Hi, it's Dave again with DRH Acrylic Creations with my Thanksgiving edition of a pour. So what's going to be happening today is I'm going to be working on an 8-inch canvas, all in reds, orange, yellows, and golds, hoping to capture that Thanksgiving slash fall color palette. So without really any further ado, I want to get you down to the colors so we can talk about those. Let's talk about our colors for just a second. Starting on this side, this is Arteza Bordeaux Red, ColourArte Ambrosi, Posse Christina's Laguna Shimmer, ColourArte Pixie Dust, Activators, that's TriArte Titanium White, and that's Amsterdam Lamp Black. We're going to be using my swiping tool today, and we're going to be doing a swipe. This is my observation of Thanksgiving, trying to get something going as far as fall colors and get me into the Thanksgiving mode. So without any further, let's get down to the canvas and we'll get started. Okay, we're going to be looking at a Blick Premier gallery wrapped. It's been taped, it's been prepped. Now, let's get started. Where are we at? Are we centered? Not yet. We will be. Okay. There we go. So first thing down, I go to pillow paint right now. I have picked up some of my secondary. I want to go back and I want to try that, see how I feel about it. That's going to be my, well, we'll get to that when it comes up. And PPG Multi-Pro. I don't know if I mentioned it, that's an 8-inch, square. Now, my feeling on this today is I'm going to do a swipe. And that swipe is going to be, I think I want to do a chaos pour today. So what I'm going to do by chaos, I'm going to just put down my colors in any random order and not necessarily in any one place, and I'm going to try to get as much color down as I can, and then I'm going to swipe over the top of it and see what we can come up with. So one of my primary colors, the one that shows through, is going to be my orange. I'm going to put that down first. And like I said, just random order, nothing necessarily planned about this in that sense. Just want those colors to be there. With any good luck, they'll all show up at the end. Okay. Let's go with a red. Red will take over. This Bordeaux Red especially will take over. I'm not going to put as much of that down. At least not in comparison to all the other colors today. Next is going to be Christina's Little Shimmer. I think this will give us a nice Thanksgiving vibe, Thanksgiving fall vibe. This is one of my favorite techniques, by the way. I don't use it enough. You always get some very nice, somewhat unexpected, but I'll tell you honestly, there are surprises every time. And finally, the Pixie Dust. Been a while since I've used the Pixie Dust. It's a very shiny, I don't know if you can see that. It's a very shiny light gold. Give it a nice shimmer. And okay. I could consider a little ball gown, which is not one of the ones I talked about. This is this little Piggy ball gown. It's another gold. Let me pop a few bubbles here. A few big bubbles. Continuing my quest to clean out the bottom my underneath my bench here. Volcon is a beautiful gold, and when you see it in the right light, it really just shines. Right here it just looks white. It's an interference color. Interference works with light. Put that back where it was, and I don't know. How about just some plain old white? This is a combination. This is, the top is Opal Dust by Sonja and Snowflake, which is a eye candy color. Both of them are transparent, so all I'm going for is the sparkle on this. It's going to go down white, especially Snowflake. Is definitely a white, but so transparent. It just adds that little something. Sorry I didn't put those in the beginning. It's kind of on the fly colors. Happens. Okay, now colors are down. You can see that really there's no real pattern to it, except I mostly did side to side. And originally I was going to use my teardrop. I think I'm going to change my plan slightly. Which would be better? We'll go with my, this is my larger, not really a teardrop, but that's what it is. It almost looks like a trowel, which you would use for, that you would use when you use for concrete or for cement. But it isn't. It is a spreader. It is, the point allows you to get in and do some detail work with it. It's a useful tool, but it's for, generally speaking, for bigger pieces when you want to kind of cover a lot of ground. At least that's how I approach it. Okay, just put down titanium white in the back of my swiping tool. Now for the contrast. Wondering if I shouldn't have put the black on first. I might have made a mistake there. I don't know. We'll find out. There's no real such thing as mistakes when you're working fluid art. There's effective and less effective. We'll see how we're doing. It's moving around a little bit. Make sure that I don't have an over excess. Okay. So I'm thinking, let's do this as a spiral. I'm just putting it down and using the palette knife to pull the paint out. Don't want to do too much because it will cause your colors to go, can cause your colors to go a little bit muddy on you. Just waiting for it to develop a little bit, see what I want to do. Let's take this, move around the outside. Not because it's going to help with flow, but because I don't want it flying off first thing. Let's move her in the middle. Okay, I'm going to spin it. This is just a saucepan. I got some here that I'm not really wild and crazy about. I'm wondering, maybe I need to do a minor swipe. We'll do that in a minute. Let's see what we have. And opens up the cells and gets the paint moving. Do here, well, you can't see it yet, but the shimmer in this is pretty amazing. Oh, good center. Maybe take it over to the other side. A little close to the side. Center. I don't have to go too far, just long enough that I can get some of this to open up where I want it to. There we are, center. Now you might ask, why are you going back center with the paint? I don't understand. And that's a legitimate question. I go back center because my cells, the shape is what I'm concerned about. I want the shape of my cells to remain pretty much the way they were when we started after the swipe, until I'm ready to stretch them out in weird ways. Okay, I've got some beautiful cells going in the middle here. That black outline with the white, I think that's going to be pretty dramatic. This over here is kind of muddy. I'm hoping all this over here, the muddy stuff, is going to make an exit off the canvas. I got plenty of paint down here. I'm hoping I don't have to put anything else down. Let's give it a good spin. Okay, it's already gone over on this side. I want to move it in that direction, so I'm going to take it off center and give it another lighter spin because I don't want it to fly. Okay. And let's take it the other direction. Make sure that we go both directions, and especially when I want to keep my cell structure more round, more true. Okay, I'm starting to get some off the sides. It's a little too soon for me. I'm trying to control that a little bit. That's pretty much where it is right now. So let me take it over here on this side. It was a little hard considering all things considering. That Bordeaux Red, like I told you, I used that was the least I used on the canvas. You can see how dynamic and how bossy it is. You got to be careful with the Bordeaux Red. I got to tell you, it's a color that. There's a lot of reds out there, but that's a color that I tend to gravitate to. I have a couple other reds in my box that are pretty awesome too. You're going to be seeing some of those real soon. We are headed into the holiday season. Let me see if I can encourage this paint to start flowing. I'm afraid I am gonna have to. Damn it. Let me see what I can do. I gotta put some corners here because it's not flowing. So let's see what I can do about that. This is just my pillow paint. The purpose of the pillow paint, because I haven't said it for a while, is to allow your paint layer to float. Give your paint layers something to flow across and sit on top of. So when I do my pillow paints, not to be confused with my base paints, this is ColourArte, and this has a very specific purpose. The pillow paint is intended to give your colors a place to sit and float across. It can't be too thin because things will sink too fast, or sink, period. You don't want that. At least I don't want that. Trying to limit how much I put down and see if I can cut down the amount of mess I get out of this and the amount of paint that I have to use. There's always a little bit of wastage, but I use all this paint. If I for some reason don't look like I throw away paint, I don't. I try to recycle as much as I can. Is that working? Let's see if I can get it to stretch. There we go on that side. Not seeing a lot of movement. So, and normally it's a real good thing. Today, I'm not sure that I got enough paint down, so that's my only concern at this point. If I can get some color on here. Sorry if you can't see this. I'm not really paying attention to where my framing is. Okay, that makes it look like I've actually gone close enough. I need to move some paint now and get some of this paint to move out of the way. It might be and all my tweezers. See if I can do this surgically. Disrupt that a little bit, but not bad. Here we go. This is going to be a real spin. And those real spins is when things will change dramatically. Let's see how we're doing as far as depth. So I'll go dead center. And it'll be hard to see because of the dead center. And I look for how deep it is, and that actually is damn near spot on. Now all I have to do is fix my edges, and then I can bring it down for a flyover. So we'll be right back. Actually got some very nice cells on this one, big and juicy, and sort of like the turkey is for Thanksgiving. At least that's what we hope. And I think the color separation and the color mixing is beautiful. So I'll put this in the winner column. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free. Okay, that was a lot of fun, and I hope that you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week after the holiday. Bye for now.